Go deeper.
So Dirty Talk is our topic where we kind of talk about what's been trending in the news. So the big thing right now is this whole Jonah Hill scandal. He has an ex named Sarah, and she has what he says has violated his trust or his privacy by leaking text messages between them. So she basically has posted screenshots of messages showing how that she believes that he's like a narcissist and some of the narcissistic things and controlling behaviors, which we talk about men are like that too. Men are very controlling and insecure, and that was something that was shown in these messages. But basically him trying to control the narrative in their relationship, and also him setting boundaries. But she says that he's misusing the term boundaries and using it as a way to control her. So I'm gonna go over the list of the boundaries that he listed out. But the weird thing to me is like, y'all dated 2 years ago. What was and you decided that it didn't work out for you, so or he decided whatever, so y'all broke up. So what did you hope to get from posting these messages? You just wanted to shame him, or what do you think?
Misery needs company. When you're not happy, you want other people to be miserable with you. And that's just what I thought it was with her. She sees him living a happy life now.
So that's the thing too. So he just had a baby with his current partner. And so people are asking like, well, why now? Why are you going to post these messages now? And she says she's been wanting to post them for the past, year, a few months or whatever, but she didn't want to disrupt his baby mama's pregnancy and make her go through stress. But it's like, they also just had a baby and you're posting it and causing drama in their life. And I don't understand. I just don't understand what the reason for it. It's fair for you to feel like he was a narcissist and that he caused you some trauma in the relationship, but like, why? Like, I just don't understand why post it. It just doesn't make sense to me. But I'm going to put like a screenshot, but there was one message in particular that came out that everybody's been talking about, and it was his list of boundaries, basically things that she couldn't do while she was in a relationship with him. So, surfing with men. So keep in mind, she's a surf instructor. So surfing with men, like you're saying, she can only train women. She can't have colleagues that are men. That's very weird to me. So no surfing with men, no boundaryless, inappropriate friendships with men. She can't model. No modeling. You can't post pictures of yourself in a bathing suit. And again,
you can't.
And again, you're a surf instructor. You're in a swimsuit all day. So basically, just don't take pictures of yourself.
The surfers I see have bodysuits.
Yeah, and the pictures she posted mainly on her Instagram, she's in one pieces. Like, it's not a bodysuit, but it's not a thong bikini like I like to wear.
Well, you still have options. You have a bodysuit you can wear for work.
Okay, so no posting sexual pictures. This is the crazy part that got me. No friendships with women who are in unstable places and from your wild recent past beyond getting lunch or coffee or something respectful.
None of that.
That's so specific.
None of that, because you want to know why? Because those women will put toxicity in your mind. They're not stable. We don't want
the same way men do in the group chat.
No, we all stabilize each other. Y'all are just full of emotions. Y'all don't know how to stabilize.
No, it's just group think.
But continue.
And then he said, "I'm not the right partner for you if these things bring you a place of happiness. I support it, and there will be no hard feelings. These are my boundaries of a romantic partnership. My boundaries with you are based on the ways these actions have hurt our trust." So, what are your thoughts about the boundaries that he's listed?
I mean, any guy that's a no-nonsense guy those are the type of boundaries he will have. Mm-hmm. I also think, like, for him, I don't know, like you said, trust issues. I wonder what she has done before to give him trust issues.
Or maybe he has trust issues from past relationships. Who knows?
Well, okay. But for me, I felt like he was a little bit trolling with a lot of the takes or whatever. I feel them, but I mean, it's unrealistic for that lady's career. Like, if it's somebody that's not...
I'm sorry to cut you off. And also, later in the messages, she's like, you don't want me to do these things for work, but like he just filmed You People where he like had a kissing scene, romantic scene, cuddling, laying up with Lauren London.
It's a scene at work.
And he literally said it's a scene at work. And it's like, okay, so why can't she do things for work? Like, if she has to surf with men, if she needs to post pictures in a bikini, because that's promotion for her business, like, why can't she do things for work?
It's a double standard. You can't do that, but I can. But yeah, I mean, I feel like he was trolling. I felt like when...
You don't think he was serious?
I mean, I felt like who he is, the roles I see him in as an actor, that's how I pictured him delivering those messages.
Just being a clown?
I couldn't picture any seriousness with it. She was probably all like, he's probably doing that to egg her on, and she's getting mad and egged on. But she was
But
playing
he
it
really
cool.
wanted. Yeah, she was deleting photos. She really was doing the things he was asking.
Yeah,
so.
but it's like I pictured the actor delivering those messages. Nah, I don't know him in real life. I don't know how he normally is, but I feel like maybe that's who he is in real life. That when he's acting, it's not too far off. But
my thing is like, to me, honestly, like, I respect boundaries.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that there was anything wrong with him being like, hey, if you want to be with me, these are the things that you need to do. But I think that if that person doesn't meet those boundaries or doesn't want to meet those boundaries, you guys should just agree to split up, like he said. Yeah. I don't think there's anything, if you have very specific boundaries for your mental health, that's fine to have, but you can't force somebody to meet your boundaries. If they're not going to, you need to move on and find somebody who will, or be by yourself until, things change or whatever.
Yeah,
I have boundaries that I feel like some of them are very specific. I feel like you have boundaries that are very specific, and that's, if it works for you and your partner, cool. If it doesn't, you don't need to be together.
Some of his boundaries were hard to gauge, like the whole no unstable women. He said,
yeah, like, how do you gauge that?
Yeah, but I mean,
and he said no boundaryless, like, relationships with men. It's like, what does that mean?
Yeah, no friends with men, man.
But that's not what he said.
What do you?
No boundaryless relationships with men. Boundaryless, inappropriate friendships with men. That's what it says.
Yeah.
Like, what does that mean?
No friendships with women where there's no boundaries, and he's telling her that.
Well, why wouldn't you have boundaries with other men?
Because she has no boundaries with the men in her life, probably.
The concern too is Jonah Hill's older. Yeah. I think I don't even remember. Let me just look how old he is. But also, this ex-girlfriend is like 25 years old. And people are saying, like, she's acting her age. She's 25. At 25, you want to post sexy pictures of yourself in bikini. If you want to date somebody young, those are the things that come along with it. If you don't, like, maybe date somebody older, date somebody in your age range.
And if you want to date Jonah Hill, this is what you got to do. If you don't want to date me, move on. Yeah. You're not for me. He did say, if you can't do these things, you're not for me.
He's 39.
Yeah, if you can't do these things, you are not for me.
Yeah.
And that's what he did. You couldn't do those things. He moved on.
But my thing is, if she showed you over and over that she didn't do it, you should have broken up with her a long time ago.
I mean, what's a long time? How long were they dating
That's
for?
true. But if she also read those messages and was like, yeah, I don't want to do that shit, she should have broken up with him. Like, my thing is, why are you trying to force staying together if your boundaries don't align?
Yeah. He told you what you got to do. Is this or the highway? You wanted to stay in it and figure out, why can't I do this and that? No, this is what you gotta do to stay with me or hit the highway. Eventually, she hit the highway. He found somebody that does everything he wants.
Maybe. Who knows what that relationship is like. Don't be smacking.
That list is exactly what he wants with this new girl and what she got a baby from him too. Yeah. So, hey, he's happy. She's trying to ruin happiness.
And even in the messages when he was talking to her, he was like, he wants a family and a baby. I think he was even expressing those things to her. But it's like, how can you... I'm not going to say you can't expect that from girls who are 25, because there's plenty of women that are 25 that have kids.
There's a lot of them.
But you're also probably going to have a better chance of a woman who's ready to have kids and settle down at a little bit of an older age. So, I don't know. I don't agree with posting messages. I think that that's, like, not cool. That is a violation of, like, privacy. We had those conversations in our private moments. There's no reason to post them. I do feel like some of his boundaries are ridiculous, but those are his boundaries, and if they couldn't be respected, they should have just moved on.